Et coucou, nous voilà sur mon premier épisode d'Edith Finch. Donc, comme je disais dans le mini trailer, parce que du coup il n'y avait pas grand chose, j'ai juste fait un bout de chemin. Je connais pas le jeu. Je sais pas si mettre les trucs en surbrillance, si...
For the first time in years, I felt like I was home.
Ouais, par contre c'est le bordel, moi je me sentirais pas trop chez moi là. Il y a des livres partout.
But instead of a family, there were just memories of one.
Il y a un courant d'air ou...
Like how after Lewis started working at the cannery, we all got sick of eating salmon. Except our cat, Molly.
Bah, tu m'étonnes. Il se donnait que ça à manger, pauvre chat.
Or how only one restaurant would deliver to our house. So we had Chinese a lot.
Il faudra boucher des fenêtres là, hein. Il y a un petit problème.
The table was still a wreck from the night we left.
Jolie lumière dans la salle à manger. Et joli vue.
Nothing in the house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it, like a smile with too many teeth.
Comme un sourire avec trop de dents. Elle est pas mal cette expression. Lui a vu ce petit panier.
Even the fireplace had a story. Edie told me the bricks came from the original house, after it sank.
C'est marrant l'affichage des trucs.
Mom always told me to stay out of the basement, so I wasn't too surprised when the key didn't fit.
On va casser la vitre.
Great-Grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara, along with the rest of the house.
Ah oui, il y a tout d'installé. Mais pourquoi elle reprend pas la maison? Elle est nickel.
A lot of things got left behind in the whirlwind of that last night. My mom wasn't much of an optimist, but she never stopped believing that my brother Milton was alive.
Lumière? Non. Bon, je sais pas s'il faut que Ah ouais, non mais il y a encore de la recherche pour le chat. On peut prendre le siège pour rigoler? Non.
After Milton disappeared, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms. Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes.
rien ne va s'ouvrir là. L'autre, c'est spécial quand même. Hein. Cave à vin, bouquin. Où ce fil?
Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara. Mom must have locked the third floor stairs on the night we left.
Oui, bah ma petite chérie, va falloir un moment trouver des trucs pour ouvrir. Non, ils ont mis des thèmes sur toutes les portes en fait.
Molly always seemed like a girl I could imagine being friends with, if she hadn't died in 1947. I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room. I think my mom sometimes regretted not sealing it up. Lewis told me there were secret passages, but I never believed him.
Ah, quand même, elle ouvre quelque chose de la clé.
Turns out, my mom was really good at keeping secrets. Now it was time to find out what my mom had been afraid of. From the paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me. Reading this, maybe it sounds like I had a plan. But I had no idea what was behind that door. Just like I had no idea where all this was gonna lead. I grew up looking at Molly's room through the peephole. Molly's gerbil had a tiny bedroom with its own even tinier gerbil cage. Being inside for the first time, I felt like I'd stepped behind a painting.
Ah, c'est une peluche méduse. Berk.
December 13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner. I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat.
Si c'est petit, t'es là? Ok.
The gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it.
Elle a bouffé la carotte de sa gerbille. Ça se fait pas.
My Halloween candy was all gone.
Bah, on va aller dans la cuisine, chercher à bouffer. Plutôt que manger le manger de ta gerbille. De toute façon, il n'y a pas de gerbille dedans. Attends, les portes sont peut-être ouvertes maintenant.
Mom, can I come out now?
Sweetheart, it's late. Go to sleep.
Elle m'enfermait dans ma chambre. Je vais manger le poisson, non? J'ai pensé... T'as pensé à quoi? J'y ai pensé à bouffer le poisson, c'était la réponse. Je suis toute petite.
I kept eating and eating.
Ah, m'a mangé le dentifrice? Ah! Ah, mais elle est horrible, cette gamine. Ah, si fin que ça? Lave-toi les dents. Lave-toi les dents. Non. On va boire l'eau des chiottes aussi? Non.
I ate a lot of things that night.
Ah, mais c'est pour ça qu'elle est morte. Elle a mangé plein de trucs, non? Non, c'est le petit garçon qui est mort. Je sais pas, pour le moment, je...
Then I heard chirping outside my window.
Ouais, j'allais dire, il y a un pipou, là.
It was a barn swallow going back to her nest. I reached out for her.
Putain, même la fenêtre est enchaînée.
And suddenly, I was a cat.
Elle rêve, je crois, à mon avis, non? Je vais pas bouffer les rondelles. C'est cool, je suis un chat.
I tried to be quiet, but the bird was really scared.
Bah, tu m'étonnes. Désolée, mais moi je suis pas un chat.
I jumped and I almost got her. I could tell she was getting really tired. Now I was up in the big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore. All I cared about was eating that mama bird.
Le rendement du chat il est chelou, on est d'accord.
I gobbled her up.
Ah! J'ai mangé
Suddenly, I was an owl.
Maintenant, je suis une chouette.
All I heard was the wind. Then I heard little teeth nibbling in the grass.
Je sais pas non plus être une chouette.
Rabbits.
j'ai bouffé un lapin, enfin j'ai attrapé un lapin. C'est quoi ce jeu?
I swallowed him up, and I didn't chew one bit. Then I flew off to find something bigger. A mama rabbit. She was almost too big to carry. I started choking, but I couldn't stop eating. And suddenly, I was a shark.
Et maintenant je suis un requin. J'ai l'impression d'avoir pris de la drogue ou d'avoir bu.
I rolled off a cliff and into the ocean. Now, I was hungrier than ever.
Ouais, je vais tout bouffer quoi. Je vais tenir tous les animaux, je vais tout bouffer. Il est sympa ce jeu. Ouais, rush. Si, là-bas, là.
I wanted fat, juicy seals.
En fait, le jeu il est hyper compliqué, il y a une touche. J'en vois plus. Un moins bon requin que je pensais. Miam miam. Miam. Il est où? Ah, mais non.
Really good.
Puis les gamines avec creepy quand elle raconte ça en plus. Putain, je sais super bien chasser le phoque. Je suis pas super motivée à trouver un phoque quoi.
When I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water. When I opened my eyes, everything had changed.
Je suis quoi maintenant? Une anguille? C'est... Ah, j'aime bien cette musique.
Now I was a monster and I smelled people everywhere.
C'était un monstre et je sentais les gens. Je trouve des gens maintenant. Et quelqu'un? Apparemment je dois manger des gens. Parce que si la gamine c'est un cauchemar qu'elle fait, moi je l'envoie direct chez un psy. Ah, il y a
I
quelqu'un.
was big, but I moved real quiet.
Tu manges le monsieur? Je crois que oui. sauter là. Ah, c'est un mec bourré ça. Ouais, on l'atteint comment? Fermé.
After the last passenger, I was still hungry. And to cross the water, I smelled something new. Something I had to have, so I swam towards it. I slithered onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe. I got closer and closer. All of my stomach started growling. And suddenly, I was me again. I held my breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to feed, and we both know I will be delicious.
Trop creepy la gamine.
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have.
Un chat? Entendez un petit bruit.
I can't describe it, but I felt like some part of Molly was still here.
J'entends un petit chat. Attends, moi aussi j'ai passé par la fenêtre?
This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly.
Quelle bonne idée.
I spent a lot of time in Great-Grandma Edie's room.
Ah, sauvegarde en cours. Bon, mais je vais arrêter le premier épisode ici. Voilà. Je sais pas si j'en fais un autre, j'ai un peu peur. Je suis un requin, je bouffe tout le monde. J'ai des tentacules, je bouffe tout le monde. Je suis un chat, je bouffe les oiseaux. Voilà, il est bien le jeu. Bon allez, gros bisous et au prochain épisode. Et Twitch, bah Ah, de suite, j'en fais encore un bout.